So everyone, I found the key, got into the office, hope everyone is doing well. Here's a quick update since the last time I vlogged. Well, thank you, Tom. So on Tuesday I went to my second gymnastics lesson. I got filming started for a new series on the UCD Society's Facebook page. It's one where every week we take a small society in the university and profile them, essentially make a short video for them.
The committee was very small, and by very small I mean there was one person on the committee. So Anthony was like, does anyone want to join? And I was like, yeah. So I became the PRO. I just sort of ended up like co-running things with Anthony, and so at the end of the year I kind of just ended up auditor.
Okay, so do you know that tune, Palanatini?
Today we have a busy day and we're gonna have to go to the to-do list to find out what we're doing. So yes, we're back at the whiteboard again. As you can see, Thursday is a very action-packed day for us. Lectures, gotta teach you guys how to make money, dabbing, gymnastics, and a giveaway? Why does that transition not work? We're gonna do a snap, okay? So for anybody who's watched over the past while, you've probably known that I've upgraded my camera bag to a LoPro Tactic 450 from my old camera bag. This was the old Butte that got me through basically the past 15 months. It's called the Amazon Basics bag. The original reason why I bought it was that I needed something that could not only hold my camera gear, but could hold a laptop and could also hold a couple of books, especially because I was going in college. This bag is great for that. You have a middle section which you can hold your camera, lenses, chargers, accessories, adapters. In the back, you can have your laptop, and in the front you can have a couple of books, SD cards. So overall, it's a very versatile bag, and it definitely did the job for me. But since I've upgraded, I've just literally had this lying around my room. I thought it was a bit of a waste of space, and it would be much better if I gave it away to you guys. So I'm doing a giveaway. It's not in the title because if you're someone who's watched the video so far, then I think you're the type of person I'd want to give this bag away to. There's 3 criteria to enter this competition. Number 1, comment hashtag bag on this video. Number 2, turn on post notifications. And number 3, I want you to share this video with someone who you think will be interested in the vlogs, who you know hasn't seen me before. This is going to be published on October 1st. The winner is going to be picked live and will be shown in October 8th's vlog, so exactly 1 week from now. Now we're going to class.
Professional ukulele player in your class.
Apparently. So I was thinking the other day, there's thousands of students in UCD and around Dublin in general. All of them need money. You need money for nights out, for food, for books, for food. We're going to drop 5 different jobs you can get. A few of them are just in UCD, a couple aren't. So it serves someone who's either coming here, who's already here, or someone who isn't coming here in general. Let's go. So tip number 1 to making money in college is to become a student ambassador. And I believe we have Fred live in the field right now reporting for us.
Thank you very much, Tom. I'm here with my non-existent microphone and the VFG that is Francis. Francis, how you doing?
Not so bad now. Yourself, Fred?
I'm doing very well, actually. My hair is quite flat.
It's good to see it. You see all about it and you hear all about it, but like it's not quite the same in person.
Francis is going to tell us about the Student Ambassador Program in UCD. When did you become a Student Ambassador?
Just this summer gone now.
First of all, do you think it's a good way of making money in UCD? Would you recommend it for somebody else?
First, I would recommend it because it's actually a really good way of making money around your free time in lectures and stuff. So like say you have like 4 or 5 hours free, they operate like a Facebook page with a doodle poll. They pay you like $9.25 an hour, which is pretty decent. You get events to go to. You only have to work 5 hours a year. So, you know, minimum, work from that, off you go. You got 4 hours free. They need somebody to move a box from one side of campus to the other. Good, go. Do a tour. Grand job. You get 2 hours. That's 2 hours pay for being there for maybe an hour and a half.
If people wanted to get involved with that, how could they do so?
My best recommendation would be to actually get in contact with the program themselves. You look for David Kurtzgarden. He'd be your man to chat to.
We love David here.
We like David. Good lad. it wouldn't necessarily be open for first years before the end of their first year, if that makes sense. So you'd be kind of applying. Yeah, it's usually second years, third years, and upwards. So you'd apply at the end of your first year. They're just looking for people who are a bit charismatic and enthusiastic about UCD.
Come back to the studio, legend.
Tip number 2. Michael is going to tell us about UCD Foundations. So Michael, tell us about UCD Foundations.
UCD Foundations is a program set up to try and give current incoming students the resources they need to study here when they might not have it themselves. It's essentially a call center. I wouldn't recommend it at all. You feel like you're not really helping out. You feel so disjointed from the potential students that you're supposed to be helping.
I did a sales job in Phone Watch for 5 months. That meant that I was knocking doors around all of West Dublin. That's basically a sales job, and what Michael is talking about is a little bit of a watered down version of that, because you're literally on the phone ringing alumni of the college asking them for money. So it's definitely a good experience if you want to build up, I guess, a bit of courage almost to talk to people who you've never talked to before and try and sell them stuff. But if you're not into that and you want to make easy money, UCD Foundations is definitely not the job for you.
So ukulele man, how much do people in UCD Foundations get paid?
Well, it's minimum wage, and what enticed me originally was the prospect of getting 2 days of training paid, which I didn't get in the end because I quit after 6 weeks. And in order to get the 2 days of paid training at the start, you have to do like 12 weeks of it or something.
And here's a bike helmet as well. Tip number 3 is you could be a movie extra. The benefit of this is that it doesn't require you to actually be in UCD. You can pretty much be anyone. Vikings, which is a show, I'm not sure if it was on Netflix, it was on some form of TV series. They were like looking for movie extras last year. A couple of my friends got to do it, and what it basically means is that you hang around for a few hours, you're at the back of like a couple of shots whenever they need extras, and then you get paid a flat rate for the day. So that can be anywhere from like 100 to 300 euro. It very much depends on the show, but it's very easy work and it's very easy money, and you pretty much need no experience other than that. Tip number 4, there's a jobs listing page on Facebook which the SU puts out, which is basically like a closed group where they give a listing of the jobs that are going around. Now, whether or not people actually get those jobs is sort of another question, but at least it's another way for you to try and get a job at least. We have one more tip after Fitz got sacked. Bonus tip, become the auditor of a wealthy society.
Money's just resting in my account.
Dollar bills, y'all. Come on now. Yeah, yeah.
So those are your tips. We're back at the board. Number 1, we have gone to our lectures. Number 2, we have showed you how to make money. Number 3, I dabbed earlier on. And number 4, we have to go to gymnastics later, but now we have to go to class. And we also have to follow Lucy on Instagram. Lucy, do we have to follow you on Instagram? Tom, get the camera out of my face! Adam, we're finished. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What do you think the probability of success here, Adam, is?
I'm going to say a high 95% because I have a good belief in Tom.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, she's just about wide enough to fit.
That's what she said!
You have to wait until it sticks.
How long have you had it for?
I've had it since the beginning of August. So almost 2 months.
Yep, we're ready.
I've seen something.
Man, the lie is cool.
It's going backwards. What? Wait, it's slick. Oh, it's because it's in reverse. That's why I say.
God damn.
What's the edge?
Lit.
Take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA. I really want to come kick it with you. You'll be my American boy, American boy.
Like, hi ma'am.
What's up? Yes, exactly. Hi, man. What's up, everyone? We're in Hall C. Oh, there's Colin. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, Colin is our ex-captain. He was captain last year though. He is one of 4 elite we have. So basically the way the competition works is that you have 5 different levels. Colin is at the top of his game.
Whoa.
Yeah, so himself and he Cian. Cian is known as our danger trap because he's broken the most springs on a trampoline.
Holy shit, how many did you break?
Team, Colin I think's broken about 10.
Wow, I've broken exactly 0. So yeah, this is trampoline. It's slightly different to gymnastics. It's still quite similar to it though. And then they have their training session on Thursday evenings from 5 to 7 p.m. I was going to jump this evening, but I don't have any cash in me. So next week, we got a lit montage anyway.
We'll get him to flip.
Yeah, exactly.
You're flying without way.
Thank you, trampolining.
It's all cracked around the edges and everything.
Yeah, it's not mine, it's somebody else's. So that's basically the end of the vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. That's
I didn't see any of it. I'm sure it was really great.
Guess what the topic was?
I don't know.
How to make money in college.
Oh, nice one. Are you making any money in college?
Absolutely 0. Other than that, I'm gonna see you Wednesday at 8:30. What do I do now, Dara?
You go like peace and you give them a finger. Oh, can you do that? You'll have to learn it. And bye.
110 for both.
Say it again, Fred.
110 for both and the back costs you or more. How much is the ball?
5 cents.
Oh, you're a fucker. Oh, you got that minute.
Yes, Fred.
That's so good for the video.